fans got excited about that statement. What do you say to them to calm them down and assure them that you've got some good picks?
Listen, it all comes down to how good the players are that we have, and it's just, it doesn't matter what I say about it, we'll just wait and see how good they are. We like the guys we have, and I think our fans are gonna enjoy them. There's a lot, like the fans get fed, they feed into what's being written and said a lot too, but I did say that we would try to move up, and we just weren't, the price was way too high. And so, but there's so many rumors out there, there's so many things that are being said and written that aren't even close to being true, that are just made up stories, no sources and fake sources, and people get caught up in these rumors, and their expectations grow even higher. Don't you think?
Whatever you say.
Hey Danny, two questions for you. One is just in terms of moving up, you said the price was way too high. Did you come close at all?
Yeah, we thought we were close.
Second question was, you'd sort of indicated the other day that you were looking for quality over quantity, and that if it were up to you, you wouldn't walk away with 4 picks. You used all 4 picks. Where do you see those guys? You ended up having to use all 4 picks. How do you feel about that, and do you have room on the roster for all 4 guys?
No, we don't have room on the roster for all 4 guys, most likely. And we may be even buying another pick before the night's over. So, probably not. We probably don't have room for them, so we'll work out deals where guys can play overseas in some of the situations. What do you like, taking pictures, Gary?
I'm recording this, Danny. This is gold.
Legal?
Just going off of that, Danny, with the backcourt right now, I see a lot of talent there, but very crowded. Do you envision everyone just going in, just have a super competitive training camp? Do you envision making moves over the summer to address that area of strength, or what do you think?
Yes. Yeah. Both of those, yes.
Both.
Obviously we have a lot of guards, and we'll figure it out. I like them all. We may have to make some tough choices, but we really like all the guys. Yeah.
Terry Rozier was a guy that kind of caught some people off guard being up that high. What did you guys like about him so much for taking the 16?
So he's really athletic, and he's really tough. And I love those kind of guys. And I think that our team will love him. I think our fans will love him. I think he has a great upside as a two-way player. He'll live in the paint. He can get where he needs to get. He's got great speed, athleticism, length, and he's a terrific defender. And I believe that his shooting numbers will continue to improve as well. He has great form, great mechanics, and we had him in for a couple of workouts, and we really grew to like him.
You guys have, just to follow up on that real quick, you guys have a lot of guards who you would necessarily call guards. You would need to call them point guards, 2 guards. Does he sort of fit in that realm?
Yeah, I think ultimately he's a point, but he played 2. He played mostly a point most of his life, but he played 2 at Louisville because they needed him to score more. But he's a downhill pick and roll player. You hear that phrase a lot in the NBA now, and I think he's very complete. But I love how hard he plays as much as anything. But we didn't go into the draft thinking that we needed guards, but we just felt like he was the best player, had the best upside of anybody still left on the board.
And Danny, how surprised were you that RJ Hunter was available to you guys at 28? And what is it that you really like about him?
Hang on 1 second.
Oh.
Where's that from?
I have no idea what that means.
We have a trade. We have a trade.
Sorry. No.
Anything to announce?
Jimmy, question, sorry.
Yeah, it was just RJ Hunter. How surprised were you that he was available at 28 to you guys, and what is it that you really like about him?
RJ has a really good feel for the game. He's a good shooter, good pick and roll player. He can shoot deep. He has great length. He's a real basketball player. He's a good all-around player.
And I guess same question with Jordan, you know, at 33.
Yeah, Jordan is a very good athlete, very bouncy, long arms, terrific shot blocker in the SEC this year. We think he has some offensive potential, but we're very excited about Jordan. I think that, you know, he's the best athlete now on our front court.
Danny, Brad mentioned Rozier's ability and the pick and roll and his burst. How much do you think the spacing on your team will help him get to the lane or get to the basket?
I think I said, I think he'll live in the paint. I think that he has that kind of speed, and he has that kind of ball handling skills too. He has some good change of pace, change of direction. I think, yeah, spacing will be very important for every guard, but I think he's proven that he's as athletic as NBA guards.
Sorry, it sounds like, I mean, can you compare him to Rondo in terms of a guy getting into the paint? How does he?
No, they're much different in most ways. I think the only thing they share really is their length and athleticism.
Oh,
Oh, Gary.
Sorry.
Danny, how frustrated are you, if at all, after failing to kind of?
Gary, do I look frustrated to you? I look tired.
You look
to
tired, but you know, tired and frustrated, kind of close. You know, Danny, I've seen you. There's a little frustration there.
No, there's no frustration.
I mean, how big was the gap that you tried to cover in terms of like trading up? I mean,
We tried hard. We tried hard to trade up. We spent the last couple weeks trying to move, and really today was was the only time that we had any indication that we could move up. And so, but we were trying. And you know, at the end of the day, it's like Red used to say: sometimes the best trades you make are the ones you don't make. And you know, maybe we were going too hard at it. And there was a time when then I thought, whoa, this is getting a little out of control. We're putting a lot of eggs in one young player's basket. So I'm not frustrated. And you know, in the long run, maybe it'll be the best.
when the Lakers took Russell, did that change everything in terms of the phones and everything? When Okafor
No.
slipped?
No, I think that everybody wasn't completely shocked by that.
Okay.
I think those three guys were going to go 1, 2, and 3 in some order, so I think everybody knew that.
Danny, can you look ahead now to free agency, not obviously specific players, but in terms of addressing needs and in terms of bigs? I mean, you weren't necessarily, you did get Jordan Mickey, but will you use free agency to try and shore up maybe bigs the way you were not able to through the draft?
Yes.
Is that just the way the draft kind of unfolded for you?
Sorry. That's Jordan Mickey calling me. Yeah, free agency. We'll finish our roster this summer, and obviously there's holes in the big spots, and not so much in the guard lineup. But you know, our roster isn't complete. Well, I mean, it's not exactly what you see now is not. I think if you've learned anything, that's one thing that you should know is what you see today is not what you'll see tomorrow or next month. And we're a team that's building for a championship, and we'll continue to do that by trying to find the best players we can.